join me for a live question and answer session coming soon.
Well, hey, that was Mr. Eddie Watt, who's agreed to do a couple more interviews over the next few months. And the first one we're going to do is on February 1st at 6:30 Eastern, 5:30 Central. And the format's going to be a little different. We're going to do a question and answer. I've got a number of people from the community that are going to pop on, ask a question, and then we'll bring on the next guest to ask a question. But I've got all these cards that he signed graciously, and we'll do a little trivia question here and there, and give these out to the winners. So a number of signed cards: 1971 with the broken finger, 68, and so on and so forth. So hope to see you there. Hey, Billy over there at Phil Necro Fan 35 is running a VR. He wanted to know who our favorite Brave of all time is. And I'm going to say Eddie Matthews. He's probably the second greatest third baseman of all time behind Mike Schmidt. This guy was an enforcer. If you needed somebody to charge the mound and clobber Don Drysdale, it was Eddie Matthews. So, yeah, you got to have one of those guys on your team. So, Billy, he's my favorite, and congratulations on reaching your milestone. All right. Playing third base and batting fifth, Eddie Matthews. You know, the last time I showed meat while I was grilling and putting a video together, I lost 4 subscribers. I'm guessing they were all vegetarians, but you know what? I'm multitasking today, so I just wanted to say thank you to Ed, angry old man. He sent me this letter here. The wind's blowing, but I won a prize. I won an eBay card. So thank you so much, Ed. He's not an angry old man. He's a happy young man, and so all the best to the #1 card farmer, it says in the letter. I appreciate that, Ed. One of the things that Ed does that I really enjoy, he puts videos together of all-time lists, like all-time RBI lists for each team and things like that, or all-time team leader in home runs. So get over there and check out Ed, angry old man. And thanks again, Ed. And then I also got lucky over there at Mac Whack Stacks. He had a big stash event, and I won this 1988 Topps Eddie Murray. So thank you for that. And then he sent me this. This is so cool. I love this. It's an unused matchbook of my alma mater, the Huskers, here in Nebraska. Thanks, BK. I really appreciate it. Please go check out his channel. And so here you can see these are the players that passed away in 2025. That was a great video, and single season double leaders for each team, and so on and so forth. Angry old man. And here's Mac Whack Stacks. And the videos that he's put out most recently was, again, that big stash event. So go check it out. All right, I'm going to do the drawing here in just a couple minutes, but I did pick up a couple of items. Actually, comic books. I just love the art. Here's Fantastic Four. Another one. And so 5 total. I think I spent $10. And by the way, these are the cards, or some of the cards that I'm giving away in my drawing. But I wanted to show you the back of these two really quick. So on the back we have Spalding basketball. You got Dr. J, and he's on the back with Rick Barry, a couple of NBA Hall of Fame legends. I just thought that was kind of neat. And then the other one was of Johnny Bench. And good hitting starts with the basics. Keep your eye on the ball and using the right bat. And if you look down here, you can get a Johnny Bench autograph for 50 cents. I'm going to send one in. So I'm still adding to my 1955 graded set. So here we have Ray Naleski. He played for the Indians and Tigers, born in Camden, New Jersey. He threw a 100-mile-an-hour fastball. Yogi Berra considered his fastball to be one of the fastest he'd ever seen. Narleski and Mossy, there you go, Scott, the artist formerly known as Scott. Narleski and Mossy was considered one of the best combos in baseball. He's in the top 100 Indians of all time, and he's a 2-time All-Star. All right, one other one I have here is of Bob Miller. And so Bob Miller was born in Berwyn, Illinois. He was a bonus baby. He got $60,000 when he signed. The other bonus baby that signed on the exact same day, Al Kaline, who signed for $35,000. He started his first game at age 17. In 1957, he served that entire year in the military. He spent 5 seasons with the Tigers, the Reds, and the Mets. Now, regarding my 2025 giveaway, I believe I had 46 people do a VR, and so I'm really grateful. I think that's a tremendous number. So thank you so much for doing those VRs. I learned an awful lot. That was part of the reason why I wanted everybody to, home state pride. Give me your 4 favorite players or 4 best players from your state. And I don't know where every player is from, so it was really fun to learn where these players originated. And so here's a list of the people that participated in the VR. And if you don't see your name on here, please take a look. If you don't see it, I'm really sorry, but I'm going to make it right with you. So let me know. All right. So I'm just going to scan down. Please take a look. And there you go. And again, I think I had 46 participants. So very blessed. Thank you very much for doing that. I'm going to do it old school. I'm going to put these names in a hat. All right, let's get that drawing out. And for the first one, the first person's going to get a gift card to Reindeer Studios. And I happen to be wearing one of Scott, the artist formerly known as Scott. One of his designs. I love this one. It has all the Topps logos through the years. I think it's I don't know if 51's in here or not. 1952 all the way up. So, all right, so let's draw out the first one here really quick. And I've got the old trusty A's hat from 1988. And so I've got all the names already in here. And we're just going to mix them up really good and pull one out. And so the first person that's going to get a gift card to Reindeer Studios, I'm going to put my hat down, is... Where did you get that? Cody. All right, Cody. All right, and so I'm going to mix these up again and draw out another one for Reindeer Studios. Let's see, who do we get here? I know it's written kind of small, but... oh, there we go. J, I don't know if you can read that. J, average. Yeah, it's J, isn't it? Yeah, J, average vintage. There you go, Jay. So Jay, I'm pretty sure I have your email. So what I'm going to do is email you over the gift card. So, and by the way, I'll have to get with Cody on his address. So, all right. So the next name I pick out of the hat, we'll get to choose between the Craig Biggio, the New York Yankees team card from 1957, and the Bob Greasy from 1970. Mixing these up again. So the next person gets to choose. Let's see here. I think I got one. I know these are really small. I hope you can read it. So the next person that gets it, T-Shawn Shannon. All right, so Craig Biggio, New York Yankees, or Bob Greasy. So I'll see if you have an email on your YouTube channel, but if you don't, please reach out to me. But you want the Craig Biggio, New York Yankees, or Bob Greasy? Please let me know. All right, we got 2 more. So the next person after T-Shawn makes his selection will be, let's see. my man Hugo. If you can read that at the camera. But Hugo. And one last one here. So we mix these up. Let's see, we'll pick one out of here. All right, who did we get? There we go. Nerding out with cards, John. All right. I wanted to thank everybody for doing the VRs. There was so many wonderful VRs. I really enjoyed it. I learned a lot from it. I think I had round 46, as I said previously. So thank you so much for doing the VRs. All right, well, one last thing. I hope you'll join me on February 1st. That's a Sunday night with a Q&A with Eddie Wad. We're going to do this at 6:30 Eastern Time, 5:30 Central. And yeah, we're going to have a couple of the community members pop on, ask him a question, and see what he comes up with. So keep growing your collection, card farmers, and thanks for tuning in. We'll see you on February 1st.